everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday or Friday. It is April 7th, and that makes this VEDA number 7. Okay, I made it through a whole week, and I'm still excited. It's been so much fun. Learning so much about people and what they're doing and where they are, and I'm learning about YouTubing and blogging, and it's been cool. I'm doing things, more editing things, and y'all, I'm so far from a millennial, and I feel like I'm learning things that if I hadn't gotten in on this journey, this beta journey, I wouldn't even learn. But I'm still trying to keep it super simple. So today, the other day, I talked a little bit about my Whole30 progress. Today, I'm going to talk about how I did it, how I even still continue to eat, because as I said on that clip, I have not arrived, but this morning I have my tea. I don't know what kind of mug. Oh, it's a Captain America mug. I just grabbed whatever and got my tea going. Now, today I am drinking red tea. It's called Good Hope Vanilla, and it is from the Republic of Tea. I don't think you can see that, but I really like them. I learned about them from a different podcast that I really enjoy. As you know, I'm primarily a crafter, and I primarily do knitting, crochet, crafty podcasts. And I follow a bunch of crafty podcasters, and the knitters always drink tea. So when I first started podcasting, I felt the need to just have tea. Even though in general, when I do podcasts, I don't drink. I just get it done. But anyway, I did discover the Republic of Tea from watching one of my favorite podcasters. So give them a shot. Really good stuff. So how did I do Whole30? So basically, I had to keep it simple. I work full time. I have a almost 8-year-old son. I'm married, and very involved in my church. So I'm very busy. I don't have time to, like most of us, come up with these elaborate plans. So here's what I did. Whole30 is basically, in a nutshell, protein, vegetables, and fruit for the most part. I like break it down like that. So anything that didn't fit in those categories, including legumes, even peanuts, that kind of thing. Oh, and healthy fats. Forgot about that. So you can eat healthy fats. So what I did for breakfast, and I still do most of the time, is some sort of egg. Eggs, pretty much a fully protein breakfast. If I have some spinach, I'll throw that in there. I've done it with asparagus or whatever leftover vegetables that I had for the night before. I would eat that in eggs for breakfast. I did, and then I would have chicken sausage that I found at Trader Joe's that was Whole30 compliant. So what I would do is, if I didn't have the sausage or any other form of protein, I would just have 3 to 4 eggs in the morning. But if I had the sausage, I would have 2 eggs plus the sausage and drink mostly either water, sparkling water, tea without sugar or cream. Today this tea does, because I'm Whole30-ish now, it does have about a tablespoon or half a tablespoon, somewhere between half a tablespoon and a tablespoon of honey, and some coconut beverage that I showed you guys on another clip that I got from Trader Joe's. So it's still not super sweet, but it's better than just nothing in it. But I actually did get used to drinking tea and coffee without sugar, but it's below average. So I just pretty much am drinking tea now. So that would be pretty much breakfast, and some sort of fruit. Cuties, strawberries, berries of any kind, grapes, bananas, that kind of thing. I also would have, I discovered this nut butter that was Whole30 compliant at YouTube at Trader Joe's, and I would slice apples and bananas and put that on there, and it was almost decadent compared to everything else that you were eating, and I still like that as a snack as well. For lunch, what I did, I make a soup. I made a soup every week, and then I would add protein, like some more chicken sausage, or I would make turkey meatballs, or I would make grill some chicken. But most of the time, my main part of my lunch, and even still today, is soup. And I would try to make different soups. Now, I got this book called Nutrition Stripped, 100 Whole Food Recipes Made Deliciously Simple. And my husband actually got this for me, and you can't even see the title because the lighting. I gotta fix this lighting for things like this. My husband got this for me when he went. We have a store called The Last Bookstore, and it's this cavernous place, wonderfully cavernous place. I thought that was my administrator, but it wasn't. I don't know why she would be texting me anyway at 6:32 a.m., but whatever. Anyway, it's a wonderfully cavernous place with books galore. If you love books and you're in the downtown LA area, look it up, go and visit. But anyway, he was on a day off, and he thought of me. I wasn't there, and he brought me this book, and I was in the throes of Whole30 then. And so I made a soup from here. This week I made, you can't even see it, but I made, I made this. This was called a Zinger warming soup. And it's supposed to be really good for you when you're under the weather. Now I'm doing great, but I tried this soup because I have been making a lot of sweet potato, butternut squash soup. And I wanted to give this a shot because it was carrot based. So I gotta say, this was not my favorite. I have loved every soup that I made, but this one was not my favorite. And it's because it has carrot and it has ginger, it has celery, it has a lot of good stuff in there. Well, I forgot to realize that ginger is super spicy. And I put like a 2-inch grated up piece in there, like a 2-inch piece. I think I did 1.5 inches. Yeah. And, it added a lot of spice to it, but then on top of that, I put black pepper. So it was super, super, super spicy when I first tasted it out of the pot. So I immediately dolloped some butter in there. I don't generally use very much dairy anymore, but I still have butter. And I still, and I know that butter, if you put any kind of fat in a spicy thing, it will cut down the heat. So that's what I did. So that made it immediately better, but it still was like, ugh, I'm going to eat this soup because I made it, but it is not, my favorite. But the next day it had mellowed out and it tasted pretty good. So that's what I did for my lunches. And then I would also have fruits. My snacks were nuts, cashews, everything but peanuts with dried fruit. And then for dinner was almost always, and still is almost always, some sort of meat and vegetables. So, yeah, that's pretty much how simple I kept it. For snacks, I would do things like, I try not to snack too much, but it would be fruit. It would be nuts, dried fruit, apple slices with the nut butter, or it would be the plantain. You get a bag of dried plantains at Trader Joe's that are Whole30 compliant and taste really good. But anyway, mostly I just tried to eat to fullness. But yeah, when I needed a snack, that's what I ate. So that is what I did for Whole30. Thanks for joining me today. If you like what you see, please give me some thumbs up, subscribe, share, tweet, and come back. I'll see you again on VEDA Day.